So, guys, this next part is about how to edify a third-party expert, which is absolutely key, and we'll talk a little bit more right after this. Um, right after this little quick 6-minute video.
One of the common questions I get all the time is, what can I do to effectively increase my recruiting ratios? And number two, how can I get better at motivating my team to be more productive? Would you guys want to know that answer? I'm going to share it with you right now. It's called edification. Edification is absolutely crucial in your network marketing business. Let me explain what edification is. It's speaking well of someone else, building up another person, giving them credibility.
Hey guys, by the way, Brian Carruthers works with a company called Legal Shield, formerly known as Prepaid Legal, has grown a multi-million-dollar business. His business is multi-level marketing. I want to be clear, this business is not multi-level marketing, but there are some definite similarities, and there's some definite overlap in methods that help build their own business that can help you build your own business. So just want to encourage you, don't get too hung up on the MLM speak, but focus on the important part, which is the training.
Why is that important for your business? I'll tell you why. You've got prospects that you want to influence to make a decision to come on board, right? Well, if you want to influence them, just recognize the fact that you might not have that influence yourself. It's hard to give yourself credibility. It's hard to get people to take you that seriously. But what you can do is, if you've got a third-party person that you can speak really well of and edify them, give them credibility, so that way when you do a three-way call and have your prospect listen to your third-party edified expert, that expert will now have the credibility that you can't have to influence your prospect to sign up. Let me give you an example. If I'm trying to recruit Bob, okay, and let's say Melissa is my upline, I can talk to Bob all day long, but I don't have credibility with Bob. Okay, I can't say, look at me, let me tell you how great I am, all the things I do, all the things I've done. Oh my gosh, look at me, listen to me, I do what I say. Bob's gonna say, bye-bye. But if I edify Melissa and make Melissa seem like she walks on water, seem like she glows in the dark. I put her up on this pedestal, and I get Bob to have a lot of respect for Melissa based on what I said about her, because it's always easy to edify someone else. You can't ever edify yourself. It sounds like you're arrogant. It sounds like you're bragging. But if you edify someone else, which is very easy to do, and it's received very well, then guess what? Bob is now going to take what Melissa says to heart. And Melissa will then be able to share her story of success. She'll be able to share ideas and insights. She'll be able to answer Bob's questions, and she will be able to ask the closing question. So Bob, I know you're excited about this. Are you ready to get started with us right now? And he will have so much respect for Melissa that he will probably say yes to her when he would not have said yes to me. So edification is crucial. Here's how you edify. There's 4 components. Money. You say, Melissa knows how the big money's being made in this business. Okay. Facts. She knows all the facts about this business. Fun. She loves to have fun, and she's a lot of fun to work with. And also help. She loves to help other people. So here's the way it would go. Let's say it's Melissa Giancola, and Bob is my prospect. I say, Bob, hey, look, I'm so glad that you're really, exploring how great this business can be for you. But I want to get you on the phone with Miss Giancola. Melissa Giancola, she's one of the top leaders in our company. She knows all the facts about the business. She knows how the big money's being made. She's a lot of fun to work with, and she loves helping other people. If I can get a couple minutes of her time so she can share some extra insights with you, this would be a big bonus for both of us. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get her. Click, get her on the phone, say, hey, look, I got Bob on the line. He checked out the whole presentation, likes what he hears, wants to hear your insights. Connect him up on a 3-way call. Basically introduce, hey, Bob, this is Miss Giancola. Miss Giancola, this is Bob. Sit back and relax and let the 3-way call happen. By using edification, You are going to close so many more people than if you're just trying to use first party, your own mouth, talking to your prospects yourself. Edify, 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 edify. Here's what also helps. If you edify your upline expert, whoever your upline leader is, edify your leader to your team. And here's what happens. When you're trying to motivate your team, you're trying to get them to go out to an event. You're trying to get them to go out there and start prospecting people. They're not hearing you. You might be their friend. You might be somebody that they don't see as somebody that they should listen to because you're fairly new yourself. So if you're making $500 a month and they're looking at you going, hey, look, you're not making much money in this business yet, so why should I listen to you? But if you edify somebody in your upline and that upline person gets on the phone with them, because the edifications happened, now the upline expert has influence with your team members. Now your upline expert can get them to commit to going to an event when you could not get them there. Your upline can get them to be motivated to go out and talk to prospects when you couldn't. So you edify your upline to close your prospects. You edify your upline to motivate your team. Edification solves all problems. So if you really just get focused on edifying, don't want the spotlight for yourself. Stop wanting all the spotlight yourself. Stop wanting everybody to edify you. If you edify others and then let them have the influence that they can use to help you build your business, soon enough, you'll be making a ton of money. Soon enough, your team will be exploding. And soon enough, your team members are going to be edifying you, and you become the edified upline leader to close their prospects and to motivate their team. So you edify to close your prospects and motivate your team, and soon enough, your team will be edifying you to do the same thing for them. And if you do that edification process to the upline, and then your team does it for you, and then like leapfrogs, edification, and then all of a sudden your team is all built around edification. So much respect, so much influence, and all of a sudden your team takes on a whole new life. That's the importance of edification. So I hope these 6 minutes gave you guys some really incredible insight that you will take to heart, and you will start practicing edification every single day with every person that you're talking to, your prospects and your team members. Have a great day, and we'll see everybody over the top.
So guys, talk to me. What was something that you picked up at 6 minutes?
Hey, go ahead, Ron.
Go for it, Katie.
I was just going to say, some people might not value you because you're new, and they think they don't have to listen to you, but you can call upon your upline to say, hey, I might not be in the position that I want to be in or that you think that I should be in, but I have someone that can, back me up on this.
Yep. Guys, you want to be the messenger, not the message. Like, I encourage you, write that down. Hey, I'm just the messenger, not the message. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. Like, you want to just play it off like I'm on the newer side. Like, if you want to understand this the way I do, you need to hear about it from who I heard it from. Guys, it's kind of like when you give a demonstration and you know how your prospect thinks they can go home and give your demo to their spouse and be just as effective as you were. How often are they successful?
Never.
Not very often. People don't do it. They think, guys, we went and got a license to do this. We went to Sales Academy to learn how to do this. We've done most of us hundreds. Some of us have done thousands of repetitions. We're really good at this.
Man,
right?
I think for me, I don't know that I was maybe understanding to include you guys earlier in the process. I was thinking that we were kind of responsible to get things to a certain extent by ourselves. And so the idea of trying not to bother anybody. So, this puts it in a different perspective, I think, than maybe what I understood.
Hey, Patrick, Yeah, Patrick, just to put it in perspective, you asking me to help you grow your business, which helps grow my business, is never bothering me. Like, I like being bothered that way. Please bother me all the time, because that's what we're here to do, is grow this business. And the more people that come into it, the more families we can protect. The more people that are on our mission with us, the better. So, guys, you want to get that third party involved immediately. Like, from the first time you meet a sharp person, then you're immediately going, listen, you're sharp. I like you. You give a good first impression. I mean, is this your forever career? Huh? Well, I mean, like, is this what you're going to do forever? Like, until you're 62, 63 years old and retire from this, and this is it? Guys, most people that you meet out there, the answer to that question is going to be no. And if their answer to that question is no, this is not my forever career, you have just found a need, right? They're telling you, I'm going to change careers. Now, maybe they weren't thinking about doing it that day, but you need to acknowledge that. Okay, it sounds like you're changing jobs at some point. Let me ask you something. What are you looking for? Like, why isn't this your forever career? What's missing? You know, great two-pronged question. What do you love about what you do? And what's one thing that's maybe missing in what you do? You got to ask what they love about it first, because if you just start punching holes in their career, people are going to get defensive and, oh no, it's pretty cool. I like what I do. And they're going to be closed-minded to what you have to say. But what do you love about what you do? What do you love about waiting tables? I just love dealing with people. I love interacting. Yeah, I can tell that. You're really good with that. What's one thing that's like maybe missing, or one thing, if anything, that you would change about your career? Well, I'd like to have a better schedule, more time with my family. I'd like to make more money. Well, cool. Well, listen, I'd love to get you. I don't know if you'd be a great fit for us, but I mean, you've got a lot of the qualities that we look for. So I'd love to get you on the phone with my agency owner. His name's Van Davenport. He's one of the top leaders in our company. He knows all the facts about the business. He knows how the big money's being made. Matter of fact, he earned, between new and residual income and bonuses and trips, he earned almost $300,000 his first year doing this, and that was over 20 years ago. That'll get people will perk up, right? He's a lot of fun to work with, and he loves helping other people. If I can just get a couple seconds of his time so he can share some insights with you, this would be a big bonus for both of us. So, and guys, if you're right then and there, if it's a situation where you can talk, where they can talk freely, sometimes you're in a business, and if the manager's 5 feet away, you can't do that right now. You got to have some tact, but gather their info and just say, hey, what would be a time where you could catch up for 5 minutes on the phone? I know Van's pretty flexible. Give me 2 times where you can catch up for 5 minutes. Guys, I'll make one of those 2 times work probably. But if they're able to talk right then, just shoot me a quick text with a little rocket ship. That's the emoji that we use for a recruit. If you send that to me, that sends the message, oh, Katie's with a potential recruit. And I can text back, want to talk now? Or I can just call, right? And then make that phone call on the spot. So again, if you're in a business and having that phone call is not possible, or it would be awkward or compromise that person, schedule a specific time at the end of their shift to have a call with them. But guys, if nothing else, I want you to take away from this call edification. Even if you're good at this, the things that I just said about me, I can't say to someone. I'd sound like a big blowhard, like a bragger, and it would shut people down. If you say those things about me, or Katie, if you say those things about Zach, and get Zach on the phone, or if you say those things, Quinn, you say those things about Josiah, and you get him on the phone with a potential candidate, that's a big deal. And that gets people's minds open, and they're thinking, wow, these people really talk each other up. Man, in my business, people talk crap about each other and backstab each other. These people seem really cool. And guys, guess what I'm going to do when I get on the phone with them? The first thing I'm going to do is say, you know something? I'm going to tell you, Joe, Tyler would never tell you this about himself because he's just too doggone modest. but he is doing great things in our business. He's come in here, zero experience in this industry, and has absolutely blown the doors off with his excitement and enthusiasm and great work ethic. He's doing great things here, building his business. And if I were you, I'd feel honored to have been approached by someone of his caliber. So you're just saying great things about the other person and building each other up. So guys, that's what I've got for you today. I want to encourage you guys, take a look at your goal for this week that you set. Take a look at where you're at right now and determine, hey, do I need to hit the reset button, or do I need to plow through? And guys, you notice that most of the people that on the days they had sales, there were 2 out of 3 days. And in most cases, they were 3 out of 3 days. For those of you guys that are new, a 2 out of 3 day means you work at least 8 hours, at least 6 demonstrations, you protect a family. I promise if you get the first 2, which are controllable, 8 hours and 6 demos, most of the time that third thing happens. At least one family gets protected. So let's be unconditionally committed to the controllable activity, guys, while being completely detached from the results. Because yesterday, Casey and I were talking about, we both got shut out yesterday, and we both said, you know what? Yesterday wasn't a bad day. We just didn't protect any families. And that's our attitude. And today we've already protected families before 7:30 a.m. And so we're off to a great start. So the same can happen for you. Just put yourself in that peak state. Let's go out and have a great day. You can't be nervous when your mind's on service. And life's a lot of fun when you're hanging out with other people and spreading sunshine. So thanks for being on, guys. Have a great day. God bless. See you at the top, and see you on the Zoom tomorrow morning. Bye.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Dan.